Yellowstone supervolcano. Watch Yellowstone scientists send cameras into the center of the Earth. Sebastian Ketley, Express UK reports the scientists are studying the incredible supervolcano complex, and they've lowered cameras into its most famous thermal feature, Old Faithful Geyser. Yellowstone supervolcano. The Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, the YVO scientists, will spend the next 11 days collecting data samples from the supervolcano's upper geyser basin. Between November 5th and November 11th, 3 groups of scientists lowered equipment into Old Faithful's thermal vents to do a number of measurements. And the Yellowstone study was the first of its kind to take place in the early 1990s, when scientists dropped cameras into the geyser. The footage was spectacular, and it was dubbed A Short Voyage Towards the Center of the Earth, which you can watch here in the embedded video. It shows the intricate thermal tunnel of Old Faithful, about 22 feet below the ground, so it's not that deep. Now, the U.S. Geological Survey said the footage revealed a constriction in Old Faithful's conduit 22 feet down, which may trap steam and water and build pressure for a geyser eruption. Quote, a more recent study utilizes an array of small portable seismometers to map the ground beneath Old Faithful. The researchers discovered a reservoir below the ground several hundred feet west of the geyser, and that contains about 79 million gallons of water, end quote. And that month, geologists from University of Wyoming, Utah, New Hampshire, and Montana State University once again examined the geyser of Old Faithful. One team of scientists collected silica sinters, that's mineral deposits, and other rock samples in order to determine their chemical compositions and age. The team also collected 3 ring samples from the upper geyser basin to try and identify tree growth patterns related to geyser activity. The second team of geologists focused on Yellowstone's volcano's geohydrobiology. USGS said they did take a variety of geophysical measurements around the geyser, such as electrical resistivity, nuclear magnetic resonance, and seismic refraction. And they would sample the Old Faithful surface water for geochemistry, isotopes, and microbial communities, end quote. The third group of volcano experts retrieved a number of small seismometers deployed around the geyser hill in September. The seismic measurement tools were deployed in response to rapid landscape shifts in the area following rare water eruptions at Ear Spring Geyser. And if you're lucky enough, the USGS teased you might be able to spot some of the scientists working around Yellowstone geysers at that time. I'm sure they're still there anyway. And you can watch Yellowstone Geyser webcam live. I'll leave a link below for you for that. And as we know, Yellowstone Volcano is one of the biggest supervolcanoes in the world, and it occupies a corner of western United States and Wyoming. It's the center of it. Supervolcano is consistently monitored through a combined effort of YVO, USGS, and a number of geology-focused universities, and it's also believed to have last erupted 64,000 and 70,000 years ago. And besides the big eruptions of 640,000 years ago, 1.2 million years ago, and 2.1 million years ago. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.